Hi, welcome back to Pioneers of Pagonia. So we were here on the third mission here, and I will, as I said in the end of the last episode, I will cap these at around somewhere between 1 to 2 hours long, because each episode would become just larger and larger, because the campaign story modes are just getting bigger and bigger from now on. I did see that 5th of May there was released a new DLC which is only cosmetic, and I haven't noticed that it actually also released another DLC for a time back that is seemed to be more like a new story area, so maybe we'll jump into that later after this first original stories. I'm not sure yet. It all depends on the economy, to be honest. But yeah, so let's see what we have to do in this one. So we have our Jadric here, 4-man, talking. Reach another island. Maybe we are lucky this time and find a reference to the Tower of Vision. This area seems vaguely familiar to me. I think I have been here during my times as traveling merchant. In that case, we would not be in the right place, but there should be a village nearby. If there is indeed a village here, we will find it. And who knows, perhaps someone there can point us towards the Tower of Visions. In any case, it cannot hurt to construct a small settlement. It has been too long since I last held a hammer. Oh, yeah. So let's begin. See, what do we have here? Okay, so we don't have that much. We have a big forest there for food. We can just scrap that forest because it looks to be more rocks there. So might want to just delete that forage to have that for smithy and so on, maybe, and then we go for this forest to take care of the food, because we have mushrooms and so on. So let's begin. We are going to start with one of these. Let's see. Let's plan out a little bit here first. Can place that there. That's a perfect road. Then we place a road like that. There we go. Let's start like that. Yeah. So now we have some food, and we continue that just straight up. We need a hunter. We have a bunch of food animals further up, so let's let's see, where should we one? We could make it there, to be honest. Let's make a road straight over here. Yeah, why not? Make it like that. Take a hunter's lodge right there. Also, we can go fast now just into a fisher hut. Just see where we have the fish. We have it there. That's the only fish we have. Perfect. And we go into some huts here. Let's build. Let's start to build them here. I think just right at the bottom of it. That. There. So we have some resources. Let's just build it there, just because then we have one there to take care of some stones, and we get some income of stones fast. Same with, it will go and take some wood as well. Could build the wood one here also, to be honest. Or should we just? But it will only go for the small woods though. Yeah, nah. Let's go for a big one instead. Woodcutter. Let's build it here. No. Yes. We want it there. Perfect. Then we have a guard post, so let's place those down directly. We have that row there. Let's continue that one. So let's see, we have 2 there, so let's drop down to there. Should have, yeah, 2, perfect. It just helps you in the end to have this planned out in the beginning, to not go too tight or so on, but also plan out that you might want to have your market here and so on. So we have a brewery, we can't do that yet. So let's not place down anything that we can't really make anything about. So we do have this workshop, we need that. And I kind of want to have... kind of want that village hall as well. Yeah, no. Let's place it there. I can continue that road with some big buildings. So we have a... That was a weavery here, weaving shed. Do we have flax anywhere? No, I think it's up here. Drawn them. Where's this flax? Oh, we have flax. Nice. Then we place the weavery here. No, place it there. And then we place a gathering hut there. Can't take off the flax, so we just make that into, you should not care about anything else and just flux, because we don't have anything up here anyway for it to go grab. And this one can reach the flux, but you shouldn't be caring about it because it's nothing that you need to worry about. So later on we can place a forester hut here, and then we say that you should be focusing to replace this forest here, so we keep the mushrooms and that going. So this area, I might not try to build anything around here just to preserve that mushroom, because it's an income. It needs to be a forested area to get the mushrooms. So you kind of want to make this into your forest. You could place a woodcutter here, then a forester, and then you set focus your, this is just center point of the forest, so it will make this part of forest. Which means that we could make then a workshop and a wood shop. So let's start with that one, which is gonna leave us room to make the housings. I'm actually gonna place them that way. And then we go for a workshop here as well. Let's see, just make that road longer. I want to keep it as much as possible all the way, but we're gonna have to build that later on. So that was a wood workshop, yes. Let's go there, take a workshop so we can make the hammers and so on as well. The weaver is done. We don't need ore just now. Could make this, and we make it to the opposite side so you don't have to carry the flax and so on far. It just goes to a quick place. So this forest, I don't care if it just chop everything down here. I want to preserve this to always have a forest there. So we have a tailoring shop there going. We have a weaving shed. So this was the provisioner that we kind of don't need right now. We could actually place that. Could place it here somewhere. I'm thinking maybe try to make that marketplace that we need to make around here. The provisioner shouldn't be that far away, so let's keep it here close by to the hunter. It's perfect. Do we have anything else? What's this? Quarry? Yes, that's something that we need. A temporary off here at least. And we need a temporary of it over here. So let's see if we can fit it in like that. And then just because we can, well, let's make just something like that so that we can make these smaller gathering camps here just to take up the stone. So let's make that this one here. I will just go for stone, and if it can reach other things. We can also let's see here, where do we have that one now? There. Can also place that one there, just because that will expand this way out and get the copper and that already. We have copper there, we have coal there, we have stone. Yeah, we own softwood trunks now. This will help us grow the salmon economy. Okay, we have a new resource this time. So we have a copper hut, we have a coal hut, and we have an iron hut. So hovering the mouse over a road to snap the buildings and while building placement. You've already known about that, so that's weird that it comes now. They might have updated the tutorial to add new things, so that's why also might be why we are getting so much more things. So that was a copper tool, copper hut. We don't need that. We have a small amount of coal there. Yeah, let's place that there. Also, we have a iron hut. Do we have an iron here? No. 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 So let's not build that. We do have copper over there, though. And we have small amount of copper there. Let's make those two there. Just because that they will actually take care of that a little bit. And that means we can later on build this, and we might... No, I want it here. I want a smithy here. Take care of that area. That going, we have that going. We have some decorating stuff. Haven't built any of these at all. But not now. Oh, we need a cat. Can't get a cat there. Sad. That's, yep, perfect. I want it there. Cat statue. So, what else do we have here? Can't make this yet, so let's wait with that. We have 2 quarries going on each side. We have 6 houses, which is, let's see now. So we have 20 guards already, so we don't need to worry about that for a while. And we have 5 there, and we'll have 5 there later. They're already starting to expand. Good, good. We have more mushrooms up here, I see. So we have a brewery. What do they need? They need wood, water, elderberries, and wheat. Which means we need 3 brewers. Oh, we can place it next to this one, and we can maybe sell it later. So let's build it and have it instead of just maybe extremely need it later. Can we make any storage yet? No, it's here. No, can't. Okay. So I think we're gonna boost the economy a little bit here by placing these. So let's opposite side. It's kind of hard to see the how. There we go. So we get some more people for the village, and can't stand that you can't build in the half squares. That you can't. Could move that road a little bit though. Just that area, just move it so we have, so we can utilize that small. Because this building is going away later anyway. So yeah, let's do that. Let's demolish. Go, and then we'll make a new one. Yeah, it will be fine. So we can place a tree there. We can place a flower bed up there. Oh. This we need to have. Yeah. Let's do some decorating. We have produced cloth. And now construct new equipment buildings and design plans right away. Okay, so thieves. What's this? Thieves, what do you mean? Just because some food went missing, I cannot blame anyone for treating themselves for an extra ration after a long day. I just hope they did not open the fine wine without me. Wow. Do not speak a bit about missing beverages. Quite a few resources went missing and multiple times. This cannot be a coincidence. Someone is sneaking into our settlement. They probably impersonate one of us to help themselves to our stores and materials. No one the wiser. No upsetting Pagonian would ever lay hands on another village possessions. Have been outlaws. Wake up, Jedrick. They have always been outlaws, and just because they used to steer clear of our villages, the Pagonian solidarity is not as tight as it used to be, ever since the catastrophe. Those that live in the shadows are taking full advantage of that. Atra, you are right, and the thief didn't just take resources. Our magic compass has disappeared. Wow. Okay. But how can this happen? You were supposed to keep it with you at all times. I only put it down for a moment because I wanted to do some more research on the strange rocks powder. Suddenly it was gone. Just what we needed. Spread out, we must find the thieves and neutralize them. Perhaps we should train a few rangers. They are specialized at unmasking thieves and can protect our settlement more reliable. For now we can recruit them in the village hall, but it would be better to construct a adventures guild. There we could also train more advanced rangers. So that's a thing. So let's see. Is that? Yeah, it's also a small one, so let's build that there. So we have some boxes and we have that scarecrow for the patch. Something. Nasty thieves. Okay, so let's train them here. Steed knows as soldier. Now we have ranger. So we want them to be 5. Doesn't say how many we do. Oh, recruit 20. Okay, yep, we are recruiting 20. Will always be 20 of them. I always want 20 of those. I always want 25 of those. Soldier is nothing now. Builder. Always have 5. Can't remember how much they are later on. Fix that if it needs more. So let's see. We need a constructing camp. We need 25 workers. Is what they can keep in those camps. Okay. So let's build those here. And then we have the military camp. Yeah, let's why not? It can be up here as well. can be close to the where our outbound are. Then we needed. Ooh, we have warehouse now, so we have small storages. Stores up to 64 units. But then we have these warehouses that stores 8 different things up to 64. So we have a it just makes it more compact to build with these. So I will actually build one there and a road into it just to make it a little bit more. Oh no! Don't. No, don't. Then we do this. I wish there was a way that you can take away the snapping. Weird. Yeah, maybe need to do something like that. Oh, well, let's see. Can we make it there instead? So we have it at the. Nope. We should have it here then. Make that. Yeah, let's have it there. We have it next to the workers that working huts that we have there, and then we can make some small ones. So let's have 3 there. Place some over here that just can keep some of the stone and the rocks there, coal and so on. We do have a fishery over there, but doesn't need to have anything now. This might be taken away, so oh right, we don't have, or do we? How much do we have around here? We have that one there, we have that one there. Okay, so for now, let's build this one here. Take care of some trees and rocks close by. Let's place one up here to take care of some trees, just to not demolish the forest, but we can take care of these small trees. So we do have a woodcutter though. Yeah, I want the forester first so we can actually toss that in. Myra, yeah, your sense of direction did not lead you wrong. We found the village. Nice. I remember you, traveling merchant. And just look at how many pioneers are with you. How are you lifting the fog? Do you know where it is coming from? It's been a while. Greetings. We would also like to know more about the fog and the catastrophe. That is why we are here. We found a strange rock that allows us to banish the fog little by little. My explorers will gladly help lift it from your village. We will get to work right away. Be careful. There are shady characters roaming the woods. Time and again they sneak into our village and steal from our storages and materials. We have had troubles with them ourselves. My people are taking care of it. We will put an end to the thieves. Okay. We're pleased to hear that. Welcome to our humble village. We will gladly trade with you should you be interested. Myra, I'm sure you remember where to find our trading center. Of course, although these days I leave the trading to others. On this journey I am the ship's scribe. I'm reading through Pagonia's old stories. Perhaps I can find some clue about the catastrophe origin. A future scholar, then. I hope you will be able to shed light on the fog, literally. If it is up to me. So we have a nice little village, and something that you can do is take a look at how they are building, because it can give you a like inspiration on how you can make your buildings or how you can make your towns as well. You don't have to make them squares like I prefer to do. I just want to cram them in so we actually have room for everything. But you can do some interesting buildings like these now. But it looks like a just smashed up village. I heard that you will support our effort against the thief. Does that mean you will also help us against strange newcomers? Quiet, we can deal with this. Strange newcomers, what does that mean? Nothing, we have everything under control. That is not true. Not true. People are arrived. Well, I think they are people, but they wear strange armor, and at the very least, they are not Pagonians. They call themselves scavs. They began constructing their fort, and now they claim all the land and resources they can to get their hands on. Scavs. Never heard of them. So they are threatening your village. No, well, yes. They never attacked us head on, but they confined us to confine us and swipe all resources. Catastrophe damaged badly enough. Now we fear that we won't make it through the winter if the scavs don't stop. Have you tried talking to them? That is the very problem. Our village leader Torsrik decided to negotiate with them, but he and his escort didn't return since then. And since then, the scavs are encroaching our mines even faster. Why did you not say so right away? We will stand with you against the scavs and help you secure the mines. And of course, we will search for our village leader. For your village leader, sorry. So we have found an expansion of scavs. So these are the kind of like enemy of the games then, it seems. But where I was... I wonder what does that place were though. That's a mint. Nice. Can we make gold? Open cast mine. Oh, was it? Yeah. There. So these are the scavs. I guess these are the ones that we need to decrease their territory, get into the land and take it over. So in settlers, that's one thing that usually makes it to take a while to take over a place. So what we should do, we should go up here and clear this forest in here so we can build a explorer this way, or guard tower, so we can push this way out so we can get to these, because here we have a open cast mine that will give copper and iron. Go for that. That's a new mining resource. Let's make the wood cutting. Yeah, let's make it like that, and make a road in there, so we can start from that, and that we go that road straight in to open up. And we can also set this now to be, the focus point should be over here. And if we want to, we can go for deforestation. So he will just start clearing this entire area. Then we build up, and then we stop him to work. Maybe just pause the entire building to not do anything more. So let's see, what do we have? We have to recruit 20 rangers still. So why haven't they started making them? Hardwood. Don't you get hardwood from these? So I want us to build this adventure guild. So let's build those there. Yeah. That also means that we can actually... Oh, do I want to make a storage there though? Yeah, let's leave that for now. But it means that later on we want to have a bunch more builders. Recruit 50 blade dancers. Was that from these? Ruins? I'm talking about these, or... That's something new, treasure hunter logs. But I also didn't know that you could do click here to actually open up what we need to do. Yeah, let's build that there. I think we might need to either make a road up straight there between where it was, or we make it on this side. So does this reach up there? Yeah, it does. Question is if we just build another one up there. What else do we need? We need Adventures Guild. I think we already did that, right? Yeah, we have one there. And then we to defeat all thief camps. We were attacked by thieves. Treasure hunters, shovels and backpacks. Okay. So how many do we need of those? So we had there and maybe up there, I'm not sure. Oh, there we have a thief camp. That's a lot of thieves. And they will do 2 attack power whilst R is doing 2. So right now in a fight we are kind of even. So I don't think we will go for them right now. Might just take it easy and upgrade to soldiers and then go out and just take care of them later on. Let's see, do we have anything new that we can build? I think we have any iron close by. It's over here, yeah. Nothing here that we actually need. Ah, that doesn't have anything more. Nice. Demolish. Destroy. Thank you. No need to keep that one around then. Also then build a quarry if we, oh, we already have one there, yeah. Take care of these, the entire rock area here. Nice. So we need copper to be able to do any of the weapons whatsoever. And we kinda need yeah. It seems right now that we are just in a point where we kind of just need to speed on. To continue, we need a trading hut, but we need some things to be able to build that one. The trading. Yeah, finally. Nice. Now we have that. Can we stop down that again? So let's have this guard tower. Should build one of those maximum range. So we build that up here on that hill. Could be a nice spot to have it. So what else do we have? We have a forester now, so we could actually make that here. And then tell him to just focus on this area. Mm. Yeah, let's just make it one step down so we don't take too much of the... So let's make it there. Now we... Forester. Place him there. And then we change his focus to be there. And then we set a woodcutter right next to him. Yeah, I want another building there later. Should we make it here maybe? Yeah, let's make it there so we make it a little bit wonky. There. Now we can make cottages. Let's make a row of those bigger buildings. They can take care of more people. We also have a trader's camp that we need to put down. So let's have that there. Then we continue that road. And we make that trading post that we need. So here we have the market. Nice. We can make the market here in the center. And then we have the stalls around that later. These ones. So it needs to be built on these green patches. So let's build one here where we can. There you have one place. Don't have that many of them here, so there we have another. Let's see if we can get in. Yeah, we can get one there, but feels a little bit wonky. Could get one here later on. Yeah. Okay. Nice. They took care of it themselves. Nice. Cool. Okay. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay. So we can place a bunch of them here. But I think we're just gonna have for now let's make it, yeah, let's make it like that. Then we make a road straight down like that. And then we have place for stalls here. And just because we can, let's make something there as well. So let's have a corner piece there. And a corner piece there. Nice. Nice little square with some trading. Cool. And now we can make this smelt work. Let's actually make it over here then for now. No, let's keep it here. Because those have some work for a while, don't they? Hungry, yeah. I think they are maybe waiting for that, or we need more here. Yeah, well, I think we need another provisioner. Do we have any fish over here? Nope. No fish at that area, so that's the only fish we have. We have there. Ooh. Yeah, they are in range if we place it there. Okay, so let's see. These are boulders. Yeah, should be taking care of these. Nice. Also, let's make some small one. Like that. And this is a trading post. We haven't built that right? No. So let's have that up here. And then we have this guild hall. Oh, I want that. Yeah, I want that alone, so let's place there, and then we make a road straight through here. That's gonna be the centerpiece, and now we can build up here somehow. Flax is taken care of. Let's... We have one storage there. Let's make a storage here for the traders, so they have close by. Yeah, let's make it there. We have discovered coal. Okay, so over here. And they're closing into their max range, so we're gonna place a guard tower there. The big guard tower. Now when we have the forester later on, so let's also prioritize that building, and you should be, yeah, you should be focusing to clear around here. But I want you to go over to deforest. We can start building the road in here, and I think we're gonna go for the road there, right? Yeah, this road. Let's continue that straight in. And go for that one. So that should be at max range. Yeah. So we build a small guarding post here. See what's out there, and then we build a guarding tower. Now we get closer to this. What's these? Are they elite guards? Yikes. They are attacking hostile enemies. Yeah, but what is their damage? Yeah, let's see. Stone discovered. Nice. We still have a bunch of coal here. So what we can do is, when this is starting to get dry, we can move us further down this road. But I want to move this one later to be maybe not there. We can keep that forest maybe, but we could maybe build it more central over here later. Gonna have to see. Oh, okay. So these are these people. Okay, now I see. I didn't look the map at. Okay, so they're not hostile. Nice. Then it's no problem to go that way. Focus there. Declare everything. Take it down. So yeah, we could make a forces hut here. Maybe should move that bit one a little bit. Maybe move that closer to the weaver. Yeah. Let's demolish that building. Let's destroy that road. Let's hopefully that we can build a... Let's see, where do we have that one? Tailoring shop? No. So we need to destroy that first. Then we can build that there. And then we can also make... We need a woodcutter. So let's make that one here. Nah. Let's make that road first. Want that straight down. And then let's make that... We could make that. We could like make another woodcutter there. I think 2 of these can take care of 1 forester. That one. And then we make that one. Your focus target should be up here. Your focus target should also be up there. And then you say that one woodcutter there. So get some wood from there as well. Straight into these. There we go. That's that forest almost gone. Now we move that as well to move that there. Then he can stop. We can actually make... We don't have one up here, right? No. Let's make that one there. Go into it and tell you should not go for flax. And then let's make a forester there. And another woodcutter there. So now I just want him to deforest this area here, so we can start building that guard tower. I need him to take care of that tree, to be honest. I can just go straight out. And then we have some stone here as well we can maybe use, but we also have a lot of greenery. So there, nice. There we go. Now we can set you to that, and your focused area should be there. So there, and we only want a guard post. Oh, you little... Oh, shite. I want it here, not there. So. Can we get it in somewhere anyway? No. Now we can. At least some place. It's better than nothing. So let's keep it there. And let's make a quarry. So we have stone there. And we want this road to continue there, so let's lock that in place so we don't have to worry about that later. Is there any fish in this little pond? There is. Ooh. So we could actually make a fishery down here. That's nice. That's very nice. Perfect. Just don't know how to get there. So we did have somewhere here that we could go straight through here. But maybe we should just continue this. So let's use this one. Go over to the forest again and place it there. So you should focus on adding forest there, and you should focus on taking away forest there. We keep this up. No, that is the forester. Yeah. Focus point there. So let's get him to clear a road up here. So we don't have a bunch. Oh, we have a bunch of berries there as well. So let's pick there then. Oh, nice. So you can click that, you click this one, and then you can choose what you want it to be. I want this to be the tool depot. So you can make different types, but these you can only set that it will be wood or so on. So let's make that in wood. Let's make that into softwood, and that one we make into something else. Here we can set that into some food. Have a fish there. And maybe have berries. Yeah, let's have flax. And we have that into cloth from this one. And this one needs cloth and iron bars, leather. Let's also make that into rope. Focus there now. Then we're just gonna end that. So we go up there, straight up, and then we go out to that fishery there. I'll get some fresh water fishes there. Could actually also build a yeah, let's build a well. Also, we don't need a hunting lodge. There. Get some more hunting done. We could use a what's it I was thinking there? There we go. Now he can go back to be normal. And also let's focus on that forester. No staff present. Okay. We are lacking copper. Feels like it's gonna be faster for us to just build it up here. So now we can also bake this road. There. And we want a guard tower up here. Perfect. Oh, we made one? Yeah, it's building. So now we can start focusing on building a smelter. I want that there. And I want a big storage close. That. And we could build another storage here because we need to have the different types. Because these are just so much better to be able to say all the construction things should be tossed into that. Let's prioritize that one as well. Okay. So where did we have that? We had that. Yeah. So let's build that one here. Oh well. Anywhere? No. Apparently only can be placed up here. Okay. Let's build it up here then. What also do we need? Build a garrison. How we built? We haven't built a garrison. Okay. That's no worries. Yeah, but we are missing on these. He should only focus on taking those rocks. We don't need him to carry these. We don't have a rock grabber here. We need... Oh, yes we do. We have that. But yeah, we need that one to be done, and then we can just get rid of this area. these should be more stone. Toss in those over there. So that one is gonna make into a, that's tool mining depot. Take care of all the rocks and so on into that, so we have it stored in a good place. So let's just speed up now, because now it's basically we just need to make everything that we have. Yeah, we have some more flax I can see, so let's maybe use one of these woodcutters to deforest here, so we can place a another gatherer of flax there. Can we fit in one? I think we can't fit them in there like these buildings. We might need to have them here. And that means we might build this one here, close by, and then we make another these that only uses flags for something. So then they can carry that one further. So we just place like 2 small of these storages to have rope and cloth. Let's do that. Woodcutter, deforage, mark there. Woodcutter, deforest, march there. So we can start build that one. There we go. So no, stop. They will literally just deforest everything around them if they if they may continue. So let's see. We need that one, and we need a gorgeous hut. So let's place that here as close as we can, but not in it. So there. And then we make, is it one of these, right? No. The weaving shed. Oh, can't place it there. Oh. Oh well. Let's make just a small storage next to it here to fill that with flax. And now we have coal there, we have copper, so let's place these. Do we have any iron here? Have that over there. But that one is nothing. We need this just. And just because we have more stone over here, let's build a quarry, one more quarry here. So that one should be stone, that one should be mining and coal, and that one mining and copper. Do we have more fish over here? No. Pesky thieves. I haven't seen where we have another camp of them though. Because these on it? No, that's elite guards. So that one can reach to where it is. So let's continue this road and then we build just a guard post there. That's there and then oh. Okay. Go for that and just a guard post. We don't need any fancy. Let's build there. Or should we build down here instead? Yeah, let's build it there. Make it a bit wonky. Sometimes we get snapping. I don't know why we don't always get that. Let's keep it there and then we go there. Should also have a provisioner here. But we don't have that much food getting made around here, so we should have it here somewhere. Further up maybe? Yeah. Let's make it here in the forest. And can we get a well in there? Alright, yeah. Perfect. No fishes there. We do have fishes there. Nothing here. Nothing here. Do you have anything more for hunter over here? No. It's only around these foresters, forges. It's been doing good here to really build this up again. That's good. Maybe he's going a little bit too far, that dude. So let's boost the time a little bit. So that one, I want that to be mining. I think that what we set this one to, yeah. We can change that into a military. Enemy camp spotted. Okay, that's where we are, close by. So is that maybe a yeah, no, it should be just with one of these over here, and then we just go down and take them. So how many of those do we have now? We have 4, which means we are going to need maybe more of these soon. So we have 5 builders. Let's up that to 25, which is maximum for one of these building camps. That one. Let's have that to maximum at least. We have 25 and 20 rangers. Where do we find the blade dancers? Is are those in these ones? On that one, garrison? There they are. Oh, we also need 2 different ones. Alright, so we'll build another one just next to this one then. And then that's gonna be the gem. Oh, we have boars. Okay. Okay, so they took the magic compass there now. Never hurt to have at least some of those. That one is done now, so now we can start making some smeltery. Yeah. Careful, the scavs are approaching the fast mine. We must stop them. Yeah, so we need to get in there fast. Which is weird why we don't have more people, because we have all the... We have the people for it, I think. Should have, because it should only be 5 there. It should only be 5 there, that's 10. Oh, well. We're all actually already spent on it. Okay. So let's make... I want 50 of those all the time. Gonna need them anyway. Same with those. Let's pump that up to 30. We also need to build more of these, I think. No, they're not full yet. Okay. Good. Good, good. So we don't need a new city yet. Might start building that. Could build one straight down here, maybe. Sadly, we can't get more than that. That's just for how it looks. Oh, can't get a well in there. Well. Oh well, some buildings at least go in there. Do we have any more new people coming there soon? Okay. So, but anyway, I will actually call it here now for this one. This is we've gotten pretty far. We have taken care of one thief camp. We have one more up there. They are not that important right now because the most that we have right now is to get close to this before our enemies, which is that we need to get our people into that one fast. So yeah, and then we can build these huts so we get some more people to the base and to the city. I don't think we have any farms yet, and can't remember if it's a thing in the game this early. So yeah, later on maybe. That one should really expand farther. Oh well, we should actually maybe then make that one, because that would take that place and all the way out here. We should have had that into a guardhouse. What we can do is then maybe build one here, because I think we need to make the only road that we have is down there. So then we could place a guard tower here instead, and then just take care of this area, or we build it here on the top of that ridge. It will take care of the entire area as well. So we should have the warriors for it when we have built this. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna see. We should be able to pause it somehow, right? Let's just do that. So I'm gonna call it here. And next time we're gonna continue and checking on what we can do with this city. We have some exploring to do. We have some taking care of the thieves to do as well. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Also leave a comment below if you feel like you want to give hints or say something. Don't spoil the story, at least further on. I still haven't played through this game, so this is actually from now on, from this island is new to me, so I haven't read anything of what's happening from this point on. I just played 2 first islands before I started streaming this. So have a nice day, night, evening, and take care of each other. Bye.